Everton will be hoping for as much additional time as possible at the end of the 90 minutes. Plenty of substitutions in this second half. We've had a couple of injury stoppages as well. Picked up here by Rosa van Hoel. Holmgaard. Looking to take on Nielden. Hayashi. Holmgaard. Away by the head of Gunning-Williams. And a chance for Tottenham to break perhaps here. Chase on for Grant. Needs support in the middle, looking for it and not finding it. Grant will go on her own. Maybe not the best option.
No, I think you just needed her to be patient there, be sensible, just hold up the play. All her teammates had committed to getting back and defending for the team. So in those moments, run the clock down, just hold up the ball, wait for your teammates to join you. Wasn't the right option there at all, but Leonard Gunning-Williams, since she's been on, I think she's doing a very good job.
Drew Spence can't find a way past it. Gargo. Gargo again, back pass. Chance here for Gunning-Williams. Just ran out of pitch.
Yeah, unlucky there. Gunning-Williams done well initially. Beth England and Kit Graham just waiting for the cutback. Couldn't get there. Another young player, product of their academy.
Had a loan at Ipswich a couple of years ago. And if you're going to come on as a substitute, you want your coach to take note of your performance, and Leonard Gunning-Williams' performance will certainly have been noted by Martin Ho. We're about to go into additional time then at the end of the 90 minutes. 5 minutes. Payne with the ball into the middle. Gathered by Kopp.
Done well there. Payne down the left-hand side. Drives past Charlie Grant, gets to the byline. All just needed to be better into the hands of Kopp.
Tottenham have had double the amount of attempts that Everton have had. 19, the latest statistic for Tottenham, 10 for Everton. But Lizzie Kopp there, apart from gathering a deflected shot near the end of the first half and diving to save a deflected shot that was going wide anyway, I can't, Jenna, recall her having to make a save worthy of note.
No, they've all been really comfortable and saves that you'd expect Kopp to be making. Haven't challenged Tottenham as well as we know this Everton team can be. Just, I think in the final third, the movement of the ball has just been far too slow. Decision-making wrong at times, and it's given Tottenham defence chance to get back and set up their blocks and make it really difficult for Everton. But going forwards, I think 19 shots on target, on goal.
On goal, yeah.
For Tottenham, incredible for them, considering last week they had 0.
A late penalty won it last week for Tottenham at home to West Ham. A first half goal from Olga Atinen, and then another amazing long-range effort from Tinka Tandberg early in the second half. Looks to have won it here for Spurs, unless we get a miraculous comeback from Everton. They need 2 goals in the little time that remains. having finished 11th, next to bottom in the WSL last season. The start to this season will be a considerable boost for everybody in the Tottenham women's camp.
Absolutely, it was so important that they got off to a good start under new management, Martin Ho. For the confidence of the players, it was a tough ride last season, so what looks to be two back-to-back wins, and I was going to say a clean sheet, but I'll hold off on that. Will do wonders for the confidence.
Fernandez sliding in, but also sliding in there was Amanda Neildon, late corner then for Everton. Minimum of 5 minutes additional time. And we're almost into the final minute of those 5. Oh, not the best of clearance. I don't think Koga knew where that had gone. Cleared long from England. Just for a second there might have been a panic amongst the Tottenham rearguard. Gathered by Kopp.
Yeah, Toka not done much wrong today. Would have been harsh if the result of that flick ended any other way. She's been fantastic again. Second chance for Spurs fans to get a look at her, and again, another young player who's adapted very, very well in a short space of time to life in the WSL.
Everton free kick. Two wins out of 2 for Martin Ho and Tottenham Hotspur at the start of this new WSL season. Tinka Tangberg with an outstanding second goal after Olga Artanen had put Tottenham in front in the first half. A disappointing first home match at their permanent new home of Goodison Park for Everton, who follow up last week's win at Liverpool with a defeat at home this weekend. But for Tottenham, it's now 2 wins out of 2, and they are one of 4 teams with maximum points from the first 2 rounds of matches. Full time at Goodison Park. Everton 0, Tottenham 2. Excellent result for Tottenham. For Everton, plenty to learn.
Definitely, I don't think we saw the best of them today. I was expecting big things after the result last weekend, but I think in the final third they just couldn't connect. I think they were too slow in moving that ball, but I think you've got to give credit to Tottenham. I thought on the ball they were fantastic, and off the ball every single player looked like they knew their role, were busting a gut, getting bodies on the line to make sure they got this result.
And for Everton, Ornella Vignola and Katie Schnoys. Vignola, who got a hat-trick at Liverpool last weekend, and Schnoys, who got the other goal, were kept pretty quiet by the Tottenham players. Yeah,
they were. Like I said, I think they've done their homework. Obviously, Vignola was excellent last week. I think they really limited her to anything today. I think she was always, you know, doubled up, marked. I thought Toka was fantastic at centre-back again, another great performance. But, yeah, credit to Tottenham. I thought they got their game plan spot on.
So questions to be asked then for Everton ahead of next weekend. But for Tottenham, an excellent afternoon. 19 shots for Tottenham, 10 for Everton, 8 on target for Tottenham, none on target for Everton, which tells its own story, really. Tottenham very much on top. So let's have a look then at the highlights. Tottenham having very much the better of the match all afternoon. They almost took the lead there. Drew Spence foiled by the goalkeeper Courtney Brosnan.
Yeah, it was a Good header from Claire Hunt into the path of Drew Spence. Difficult one for her. All she could do was just flick it on. Brosnan got down, made a good save.
This is the goal. Came just before the half-hour mark. The interception made by Artinen, and Olga Artinen was in the right place to place it home.
Yeah, ball in from Naz. Questionable defending there. Lovely set from Tamberg, and Artinen in the right place. Just to cushion it, controlled finish into the bottom corner.
Into the second half. And how about this? What a strike from Tinka Tamberg.
Yeah, goal of the match there. Tamberg, head up, right foot, first touch. Only one thing in her mind there where she saw Brosnan off her line. Bethany England, give the credit. She does the hard work. Fantastic finish. Great debut goal.
To cap a superb performance. Everton, well, they tried to get back into the game late on. A shot from outside the area from Ruby Mace took a couple of deflections on the way through.
Yeah, they were limited to half chances really there. Mace taking the shot from distance, deflection, which was going wide, but Kopp makes the save, just to be sure.
And as Everton pressed, looking for a way back into this match, Tottenham were standing firm at the back. Great chance here, but Rosa van Hall got right underneath their shot.
Yeah, Van Hall getting under, it was always rising into the path. You expect better there to at least keep it on target.
At the other end, look, Tottenham looking for a third that would surely secure the points for them. Came close to getting a third as well. Brilliant work from Gunning-Williams. Drew Spence with the shot, Brosnan with the save, and Everton able to defend stoutly.
Yeah, thunderous shot from Spence, just on the edge of the box. Great work from Gunning-Williams to find her there. And then Brosnan parries it into the path of Tamberg. And it's a good block in the end from Fernandez.
Evelina Summanen with that shot that was blocked. Got a yellow card for attempting to halt Brosnan's progress forward. Everton couldn't find a way back though, and the points are Tottenham's. These are the results then from week 2 in the WSL. Goals in all 6 fixtures, and plenty of goals coming from Arsenal, from Chelsea and from Manchester United. Leicester City getting a 1-0 win over Liverpool in possibly the result of the weekend. Tottenham Hotspur with a 2-0 win at Everton, as we have just seen. London City Lionesses, 2 defeats out of 2 so far for the newly promoted team. And this is how the WSL table looks. Tottenham Hotspur, one of 4 clubs with 2 wins out of 2. Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea and Tottenham are the top 4. Everton, together with Manchester City and Leicester, with 1 win apiece. And as you can see at the bottom, Liverpool, West Ham and London City Lionesses both having 2 defeats in their opening 2 games. So an excellent afternoon's work for Tottenham as they ruin Everton's first home match at their new permanent stadium. It finished Everton 0, Tottenham 2.